King City quarterback Luis Luna in action during Mustangs MTAL game versus Scotts Valley on Friday, October 6, 2017. Luke Janchuchik Santa Cruz Sentinel Scotts Valley greater than tight end Carson Spence and the Scotts Valley High football team not only gave King City a wake-up smack across the face as the teams battled for the lead in the league standings, they gave the Mustangs a knuckle sandwich. Spence scored twice and the Falcons knocked off the visiting Mustangs 240 to take sole possession of first place in the Mission Trail Athletic League on Friday night in their homecoming. It was the Falcons' second win by shutout this season and fourth time they've held opponents to a touchdown or less. It was another week our defense played lights out, Falcons coach Louis Walters said. You're more successful when you have a defense that can play like that. Plus, it helped having Carson Spence make a couple big plays in the first half. With the win, the Falcons 51-30 moved closer to their first league title since 2009, when they competed in the Santa Cruz Coast Athletic League. The SCCAL disbanded in football after last season, forcing the majority of the schools in Santa Cruz County to join the MTAL. It was the first football meeting between the schools. King City 33-21 is the southernmost school in the Central Coast section. Scotts Valley didn't make it worth their trip. We were all pretty nervous or anxious for the game, but we were excited to make a statement in the new league and show what Scotts Valley's made of, Raviala said. We knew they'd come in with a lot of passion. We wanted to send them on a long, 2-hour bus ride home. Spence hauled in 2 touchdown receptions in the first half, staking the Falcons to a 140 lead. He scored from 43 yards out on a flea flicker from quarterback Kyle Raviala on the Falcons' third offensive play. Raviala connected with Spence again in the second quarter for an apparent 23-yard score, but the play was negated by an offside penalty. The very next play, Raviala went back to Spence for a 28-yard score. It capped a 9-play, 94-yard drive. I knew they were trying to game plan on me, Spence said, so I just tried to take it upon myself to make some good plays. We saw there was no help on top of me. It was only on one big height differential, so we tried to take advantage of that. Raviala booted an 18-yard field goal in the fourth quarter and running back James Lee Giblin, playing in his first game this season, scored on a 25-yard run with 425 left. Advertisement: the Falcons held the Mustangs to 243 yards of offense. David Nicholson and Spence recorded sacks and Anthony Locatelli and Raviala made interceptions. Raviala, a safety, has 5 interceptions on the season. King City also lost a fumble recovered by Will Schartz. Scotts Valley finished with 190 yards rushing and 188 passing. Ryan Conte led the ground attack with 60 yards on 13 carries. We just got outplayed and outcoached, Mustangs coach Mac Villanueva said. They're a good team. Coach WLA Turs does a good job with his boys. Credit to them, they just came out and wanted it more. Maybe the moment was a little too big for us. King City, which last made the playoffs in 2004, started the season with a ton of optimism. The Mustangs returned plenty of talent, including quarterback Thomas Stevens, who passed for more than 1,800 yards with 17 TD throws as a junior, and tight end Clay Barbary, the team's leading receiver. But Stevens tore his MCL and ACL on his first carry of the South County Jamboree in August and was lost for the season. Luis Luna, Stevens' backup, proved to be a quick study. The Mustangs suffered road losses to Monte Vista Christian and Seaside of the Monterey Bay League's powerful Gablin division to open the season before rebounding with 3 straight wins. After knocking off Gonzalez and Stevenson, the Mustangs stunned Soledad last week, thanks in part to a 85-yard interception return for a touchdown from Barbary. It was the lone score in the second half. I think you can call this a statement win for us, Villanueva told the Monterey Herald. We never stopped believing we were a damn good football team. Scotts Valley has had to deal with injuries as well, including those to running back Locatelli foot and receiver Kyle Raymond shoulder. Raymond had 4 catches for 78 yards against King City. With the exception of a 6,321 drubbing by visiting Terra Nova on September 1, the Falcons have found success with a power run game led by a young but veteran line, running backs Conte and Locatelli, and a stingy defense. The Falcons have wins over Los Altos, MVC, Pacific Grove, and last week knocked off explosive Carmel with 2 second-half touchdowns from Spence. The Falcons, who have 3 MTAL remaining on their schedule, host Nipomo on Friday in non-league play before facing host Soledad on October 20. King City hosts San Lorenzo Valley on Friday at 7:30 p.m. We like our chances, but we have to stay focused, Raviala said. Contact Jim Seamus at 8,317,063,256, Scotts Valley 24, King City 0, King City 00000, Scotts Valley 77,010, 24 SV, Carson Spence 43 pass from Kyle Raviala kick 1113 SV, Spence 28 pass from Raviala kick 927 SV, Raviala 18 field goal SV, James Lee Giblin 25 run Raviala kick 425 TEAMSTATISTICSKCSV first downs 11-15 rushes yards 2673 35190 passing yards 170,188 comp. At int 102729140 fumbles lost 1110 penalties yards 842 655 INDIVIDUALSTATISTICSRUSHING King City Cedric Perez 1026 Luis Luna 818 Matt Morales 314 Clay Barbary 413 Alex Villaseanor 12 Scotts Valley Ryan Conte 1360, Kyle Raymond 242, Anthony Locatelli 942, James Lee Giblin 231, Joe Roach 227, John Silver 2-3, Kyle Raiola 5-9, passing, King City Luis Luna 10,271,702, Clay Barbary 000. Scotts Valley Kyle Raiola 9,141,880, Corbin Sheffer 000, receiving, King City Luis Briseño 366, Cedric Perez 244, Clay Barbary 232, Ponch Jimenez 328. Scotts Valley Kyle Raymond 478, Carson Spence 271, Will Schartz 234, Anthony Locatelli 15. Defensive statistics, interceptions Scotts Valley 2 Anthony Locatelli 1, Kyle Raviala 1. Sacks King City 2 Clay Barbary 1.5, Shea Martin 0.5 Scotts Valley 2 David Nicholson 1, Carson Spence 1. Fumble recoveries Scotts Valley 1 Will Schwartz 1. Records, King City 33-21 MTAL Scotts Valley 51-30.